Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer, and welcome to game number 3 between e.g. Stephano RC and Liquid Snute. Currently we are in game number 3. This is a best of 5, and if you don't want to get spoiled for the score, then you shouldn't be here. You should just watch game 1 and game 2 and then game 3. Anyway, otherwise, yeah, whatever. It is a 1-1, so it is basically a best of 3 now. Which makes that, all the tension that is... oh my god, I just realized how stupid that looks on camera. But anyway, all the tension is still there. Both players can still win, which is of course always true, even if it's 2-0 or 1-1 or 0-2, whatever. Both of these players are good enough so that they can at least win a game against each other. And even if it's 2-0, it can still work. It can still work for both of them, because it isn't over until it's over with these mirror matches. It is really all about that first fight, and if you lose too much in that first fight, then you're going to lose every consecutive fight after that. And yeah, well, it's just not going to work then. But it is all about that first little bit of damage that you can do, and obviously if you lose too much in that first fight, you're too far behind, then you can't win anymore. So anyhow, we are going to see spawning pool here, spawning pool here. So not a big surprise. Both of them want to be very safe and, well, not give anything away really easily. And yeah, well, this is not like one of the mega maps, but we are going to go into the hatchery, of course. The hatcheries, yeah, it's really, everyone expands nowadays. Nobody really rushes forward with a bunch of Zerglings, or better yet, speed upgraded Zerglings. No, they just go for the economical choice, and of course speed upgraded Zerglings still work. It's just that it is risky, it is kind of an all-in. And you just don't want to really do that. You don't want to go all in if you don't need to, unless, well, you kind of think that it will easily grant you a victory, or at least get you ahead enough to secure that victory afterwards. But yeah, if it gets thwarted, if you get stopped at the gates, then and you don't do enough damage, then yeah, you're kind of screwed there. Anyhow, we do have some Zerglings coming in. There you go. And we have the queen marching over to the natural expansion. Of course, that is the way most players play it. You kind of build your hatchery in your own base, or sorry, your queen in your main base. Obviously you built a hatchery in your own base. That was complete stupidity. Anyhow, you build a queen in your main base. You inject the larvae, or spawn the larvae. Then you build a new queen. You run your first queen towards your natural expansion, which is not up at that time, but by the time it gets there, it will be up, and it will have about 25 energy. We of course see that he produced a creep tumor here instead of going for the larvae, and that is his own choice, of course. I mean, you can do whatever, but yeah, you do have to take care of the fact that, well, then you're missing 4 larvae, and that is that's not good. Obviously, you want to not lose those larvae, but well, he thinks that that the creep tumors are going to bring him more of an advantage than the larvae will, and well, we'll have to see how that works out for him. So Stephano doing his thing here in his base. I don't know, it's currently just building more larvae. He is going to build a baneling nest, whereas on the other side we do not see a baneling nest, it seems. No, we're just going to go into evolution chamber, and yeah, that's it. So the Roach Warren is coming up. Roach Warren is of course the alternative build, I guess, to the baneling nest. You can go either for banelings or you can go for roaches, and really both tactics are viable, but if both of you go for banelings or, well, Zergling baneling combinations, then the baneling nest is of course good. But if one of you goes for banelings and the other one goes for roaches, normally the roaches player will come out. So I'm going to pick Snute here as the winner right here, and that really doesn't matter what I do because this has already been played. And since it's already been played, it doesn't matter what I think. Could have just looked it up. It would have looked really smart then. But no, it is true that roaches are just, well, stronger than banelings, because banelings don't really do a whole lot against the roaches. And they are really expensive for what they do against those roaches. So you definitely don't want that. Yeah, because this costs 25 and they already cost 25 minerals. So it's 50 minerals, 25 gas, and you need quite a few to kill the roaches. And since the roaches are already out, he's not going to be able to do a whole lot. So yeah, not really getting a whole lot done. He is, however, drawing out all of the roaches. All of the roaches just marching over there. And yeah, well, we are of course going to get our next base then, because, well, why not? The Zerglings, however, are going to run around the side. They're going to come in from the other side, and it seems that we do have a little bit of very hard lag. 1 FPS, that is never good. So fortunately nothing real happened. And oh, we're going to get a little bit of an attack, but oh, the spine crawler already in position. Yeah, the Zerglings are doing a little bit of harassment there. And now we're going to go in. The roaches, a few of the roaches are defending, but is this going to be enough? No, it's not going to be enough. By far, he does cancel it though. So he lost 125 minerals there. 75 for the hatchery, 25 for, 50 for the drone that got sniped as well. And all in all, we're not done with these Zerglings yet. The Zerglings are once again going to come in, snipe another drone. Maybe get this spine crawler? No, that would be a little bit too much. So the roaches once again just in the middle of the base, and yeah, here come, yeah, and yeah, there you can see here came the banelings. The banelings just not doing anything here. The queen goes down, and we are going to take a massive advantage here, because even if he loses all of this, look at that, resources and units lost. The red player lost so much. The blue player hasn't lost anything yet. And that is going to make such a big difference. Yeah, this base is going to go down in its entirety. Even though there are mutalisks out, the mutalisks are going to get countered eventually, I'm assuming. But yeah. The red player just surrendering. And even though he had that switch to mutalisk, it was not going to matter. The Spire was going to go down, and probably the entire bases were going to go down. There were no drones out anymore. This base is already down. Yeah, so even though he went for the mutalisks, which are a great counter to roaches, because, well, they fly. Yeah, because the roaches were already in his base, it didn't work out. So anyway, hope you enjoyed, and on to game number 4, I guess. GG.